Hi, I'm Jackie White with Jackie White Quilt-Alongs, and we're here on the next step of our summer quilt-along for our summer block, and we're going to make our 4 HSTs or half square triangles. So you have already previously cut your 8.5-inch squares, and we're going to move to the cutting board. I've got my 2 8.5-inch squares right sides together. Now what we're going to end up doing is we're going to sew right around the block 1/4 inch in. What I've done, because it always helps me, when I get to the corners, is I mark them. I just mark so I know where to stop with my needle. Going down the block itself, I can use my 1/4 inch foot, or I can mark it on my machine. But when I get to the corners, sometimes I find it a little bit tricky. So all I do is I just bring my block in, or my ruler in 1/4 inch, and just give it a little mark. And you can see I've done that on all of them. Then when I go and take it to my sewing machine, when I start, I usually don't start right up in here. Just sometimes my machine bunches if I don't have another piece of fabric starting. So I'll start along here. It just makes it a nice, easier transition and sew all the way around. So I've got a block of that already sewn. As you can see here, sewn right around like this. So now I'm going to take my ruler and I'm just going to cut from diagonal to diagonal. And without separating, I'm going to do another cut the other way, right on the corners. There, and what we've got now, all cut. And I'm going to move 3 of them out of the way. What you would do is you would go and press these. I usually press to the dark side. Just for the video, I'm just going to do a little finger press because I just want to show you how to trim them up. I'm going to turn it this way for my ruler. So what we want is a 5.5-inch square. We couldn't go and just start trimming like this because that's going to eventually cut off our corners. So we want to put our square ruler on the diagonal. The diagonal line matches the diagonal line. And we would go 5.5 inches in. I intentionally, when I did these, I made these blocks just slightly bigger, so for new quilters, they have that opportunity to trim up if you're not quite precise on your 1/4 inch seam. Then I simply just trim off . And I have a nice 5.5-inch square block. A half square triangle, and I can trim off these little dog ears, so to speak. A nice 5.5-inch square block that we're ready now to start moving along with our summer block. Thank you.